From revenge kisses to spontaneous dance breaks and sandworms rocking out with musical instruments. This year's Oscars behind the scenes were just as wild as the ceremony itself. Let's dive into the funniest moments and the epic after-party vibes. First up, the red carpet served up some juicy surprises. Demi Moore and Whoopi Goldberg had a heartwarming ghost reunion, all smiles and nostalgia. Then, Miley Cyrus strutted in, radiating confidence and totally owning the moment.
Beautiful, right?
Isn't it?
It is.
Some would say the best.
But the real shocker? Halle Berry crashing Adrien Brody's interview with a playful kiss.
I'm sorry, Georgina, but I gotta do it.
A total flashback to their unforgettable Oscars 2003 moment when Brody won Best Actor for The Pianist. Revenge, 22 years in the making. And guess what? It worked. Brody won again. But before he could accept his award, he had a bit of a gum situation. Naturally, he tried to toss it to his girlfriend, Georgina Chapman, who completely missed the catch. And that wasn't the only moment Brody stole the spotlight. His speech started to drag on, and right on cue, the music kicked in. But Adrien, he handled it like a pro.
And I'm wrapping up, please, I'm wrapping up. I will wrap up. Please turn the music off. I've done this before.
For some, the night was all about victory. For others, not so much. Like Timothée Chalamet, who left empty-handed for a complete unknown. But hey, at least he scored a pretty sweet consolation prize. A kiss from his girlfriend, Kylie Jenner. Despite the losses, the Oscars had a surprisingly friendly vibe. Timothée, Colman Domingo, Adrien Brody, Ralph Fiennes, and Sebastian Stan even snapped a legendary group photo. But Chalamet didn't just make headlines for his behind-the-scenes interactions. His butter yellow suit practically became the color of 2025. You butter believe fans are spreading the love, even photoshopping him into butter dishes fit for an Academy luncheon. And host Conan O'Brien? He couldn't resist teasing him.
Love that suit. You will not get hit on your bike tonight.
Speaking of Conan, he delivered plenty of unforgettable moments. Referencing the Super Bowl halftime drama between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, he went all in.
Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile.
And if you thought those jokes were too risky, don't worry, the host came prepared.
Don't worry, I'm lawyered up.
Then he shifted gears to Dune Part 2, because yes, the sandworm made an appearance. And it wasn't just watching, it was playing the harp.
The sandworm from Dune!
Meanwhile, Adam Sandler stole the internet's heart, not with designer couture, but with his signature laid-back style. Rocking shorts and a sweatshirt, he instantly became the Oscars' most comfortable guest. But O'Brien, he wasn't about to let that slide.
Adam, what are you wearing? Nobody even thought about what I was wearing till you brought it up!
Of course, Sandler had the perfect response.
You know what, Conan? I like the way I look, because I'm a good person. I don't care about what I wear or what I don't wear.
And honestly, we love him for that.
Chalamet!
Turns out, Conan wasn't the only jokester at the ceremony. Ben Stiller took the stage to present Best Production Design, which went to Wicked. But before announcing the winner, he delivered a very serious speech on the importance of production design.
Production designers bring the visual world of a screenplay to life. It is a field where the slightest miscalculation could lose the trust of the audience and humiliate the performers on screen.
And if anyone knows about humiliation, it's Ben, because he immediately ran into his own production issue.
They handle everything from minor visual details to massive technical challenges, collaborating with the director to significantly impact the final image on screen, making sure what you are seeing is exactly what the artists intended.
Meanwhile, the best costume design presenters had their own miscommunication drama. Bowen Yang completely missed the memo about coordinating outfits.
Guys, I thought we were all doing this?
Yeah, no, we changed our minds.
Well, that would have been helpful to communicate in the group chat, Elle Fanning.
Did his fellow presenters cut him any slack? Not even close.
Guess I know who's winning the Oscar tonight for least supportive best friend.
Owen, we barely know each other.
That's enough, bestie.
Hilarious! Now let's talk actual winners. Everyone was thrilled for Kieran Culkin, who snagged Best Supporting Actor. And, as always, he delivered an unforgettable speech.
I should thank my mom and Steve for trying to raise me. You're really good people. You gave it your best shot.
Turns out, last year, his wife Jazz made him quite the offer. If he won an Oscar, they'd have a fourth child.
I held my hand out, she shook it, and I have not brought it up once until just now. You remember that, honey? You do?
Another big winner, Zoe Saldana, had a moment almost too pure for the Oscar stage. As the first woman of Dominican heritage to win a supporting actor Oscar, she took the mic and immediately called out,
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!
Moral of the story? You're never too old or too famous to thank your mom. And of course, emotions ran high. Some winners cried, some sang, like Camille and Colman Domingo, who won Best Original Song and turned their speech into a full-blown musical number.
And thank you to Emilia.
The internet instantly turned it into a meme, pairing it with John Lithgow's most disappointed face of the night. Meanwhile, social media exploded over the fact that Diane Warren still hasn't won a Best Song Oscar. The legendary songwriter has been nominated 16 times since 1987 and consistently snubbed. This year, she lost again with the song The Journey from Netflix's The 688. At this point, someone just give her an Oscar already. One of the most magical moments of the night? Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo's breathtaking Wicked performance. And if only someone would look at us the way Ariana looked at Cynthia. During the performance, Grande kissed Erivo's hand and then stepped back, watching her co-star nail that iconic riff, pure friendship goals. Did you catch the heel on Ariana's back? A playful nod to the Wizard of Oz's Dorothy. And speaking of music, let's not forget dancing. During a commercial break, Colman Domingo hopped on stage, drink in hand, and led an impromptu dance with the audience. Win or lose, this man is an entertainer. He was also one of the few who danced, while Queen Latifah honored the late Quincy Jones with a performance of Ease On Down. While Sunday's broadcast kept things light, a few stars still snuck in their political moments. Notably, the entire show managed to avoid saying Donald Trump's name, but that didn't stop a few sharp one-liners. When Honora started racking up statuettes, O'Brien quipped,
2 wins already. I guess Americans are excited to see somebody finally stand up to a powerful Russian.
And as she arrived on stage to present Best Editing, Daryl Hannah made her stance loud and clear, showing support for Ukraine.
Slava Ukraine.
This came just days after a tense Oval Office showdown between Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Right after the ceremony, Hollywood's biggest stars hit the Vanity Fair Oscars Party 2025, and the red carpet, full of surprises. Proving that sheer dressing is here to stay, celebs like Kendall Jenner, Julia Fox, Olivia Wilde, Nikki Glaser, Leslie Bibb, and Emily Ratajkowski brought bold transparency to the event. But the real star of the night? Selma Blair's service dog, Scout. The Red Fox Lab absolutely stole the show, posing on the red carpet with the actress, who rocked a monochrome sequined Monique Lhuillier gown and sleek, slicked-back blonde hair. Later, Scout entertained the guests and received tons of cuddles. This year's party also turned into the date night spot for our favorite couples. Timothée Chalamet was spotted casually keeping up with the Kardashians, chatting with Kylie's sisters, Kendall and Kim. Kieran Culkin gave his wife, Jazz Charton, a sweet victory kiss as she held his Best Supporting Actor Oscar. Katy Perry playfully fixed Orlando Bloom's collar, and Dove Cameron and Damiano David, they melted our hearts with their affectionate gaze, and there might be a new couple on the horizon. Andrew Garfield and Monica Barbaro left the party together amid romance speculations. The night was packed with friendly hugs, In-N-Out burgers, and non-stop dancing. Meanwhile, over at Elton John's annual Academy Awards viewing party, no one could stay still when the legend teamed up with Chappelle Roan for a jaw-dropping performance. And that's a wrap on this unforgettable night. What was your favorite Oscars moment? Let us know in the comments.